Okay, I am live. Just do the Discord. You know how it goes by now. Got to do the Discord. Oh, I haven't got any glasses on. That's what. I've been off all day today. I've just not been with it, you know. I nearly forgot to stream completely because I was caught up watching a Red Letter Media video. You know, my brain is wrong. Okay. That's why this is called I'm Trying, because I'm trying my best. I still also feel like crap. I have no idea what the deal is, but just feel generally fatigued. Not achy, not tired exactly. Just worn out, like I've done something. I've been through some shit or something, and just recently I haven't been through a lot of shit, so I don't know. Share screen. Beep. Beep. Share screen. Right. So yeah, I'm a bit meh. It's kind of like my body doesn't really know how to feel. That's what the weird part is. I don't know. But I mean, it's the weekend, so gotta get on with it. Gotta get on with stuff. I was almost Trump-esque. So nobody's in the chat right now, so I'm going to put on some music. Because I wanna. Is it going to be random? Well, it's kind of random. It was the Fountain soundtrack. Don't know if everybody knows what that one is. Some Backstreet Boys. Okay, chat is on. Ugh. I don't know, this mouth looks like it's a bit too over. I kind of don't want to change that though. Oh, I'm on the wrong layer. It's a bit too sharp. Just on this part. Can't you see? Can't you see? It's a bit better. That's more straight. I just do the exact same thing. I just did the exact same thing. That's a bit better. This ridge is a bit too high. The upper eye ridge. It's a bit too much. It's a bit too much. That's better. Now, is that just a bit too far? Just a bit too far over? Because I kind of like the way it looks. It's almost like he's kind of almost smiling, but not really. I don't know. Jeffrey, in case you're wondering, hi Jeff, by the way, what I'm doing, I'm redoing this sheet. I'm redoing the sheet. I do have a second one that Damon wants. And I gave Damon the option of having that one or this one. And Damon picked this one. But I am going to do that one separately anyway. But yeah, so far I've done the I've done the outline. Oh, I did this bit with my mouse. That's why it looks a bit too thick. But it was like, oh, I forgot to add these details in. But all of this isn't the hard art line work yet. This is the hard line work, though. This is the final product for the line work here. So I've got to do all of this in this style, in this line work and stuff. I've also got to do the hand, but I'll do that after I'm basically finished with that. I'm okay with that body shape. I have mapped the colors though that are going to be all over him, so that's something that took forever. Like Jesus, based on the original, you know, where all the original stuff went. Oh, I've got to do the hand. But yeah, I've also got to put a thumb in because I completely missed out the thumb in the sketch. I kind of don't know where to put the thumb though. That's the problem. Because that looks fine. That looks almost perfect for a hand. But I don't know where to put the thumb without looking stupid. That looks stupid too. Go away. So I mean, it's a nightmare. It's a bit of a nightmare. Doing hands. Hands are a pain in the butt. Does that look okay? Does that look okay? The thumb. Okay. Okay. I can't spend too much time obsessing over the thumb. Okay, so what we've got to do is I've got to go to this layer. So this layer, yeah. I'll go to this layer, making sure I'm on all the right layers this time. And I have got to do a hand. Fortunately, a basic hand, a basic bitch hand is right here. So I don't have to worry about that so much. But it's not chunky and it's not cartoony enough for my taste, for my personal taste. So basically, I'm gonna have to do that. So I'm gonna have to spend ages figuring out a hand. You know how much I love doing hands. Okay, so the first thing about chunky hands is I've got a chunky hand, so essentially I could just look at my own hand. Like, it's kind of just like that. But everything's going to be slightly thicker because there's only 3 fingers, not 4 fingers, because it's a cartoon anthropomorphized dog, you know? Whereas this is clearly a entirely human hand. So, first thing about doing a cartoon hand is make a kind of pudgy pillow. Like that, just a kind of a pudgy pillow. See, that's a bit too thin. That's a bit too thin. So you just make a kind of a pudgy pillow thing. Then you focus on the digits. Like the thumb, kind of like this part should be bigger. And stubbier. So starting with the thumb, Shut up. Sorry, adverts. Okay, and the first finger, the pointy finger, because like I have a big separation thing here, so this is going to dictate how all the fingers are going to be. Um, do, do, do. It's very clear that somebody just looked at their own hand and was like, "Yeah, this is good." Okay, middle finger. And then pinky. I know it's hard to see because I picked a weird color with the background. Yeah, that might be a bit too pudgy. Right, so now I want to make kind of like a dog paw kind of effect in the hand. Um, as best I can anyway. Uh, um, and the fingertips also have. Okay, and fingies. I'm actually okay with that. I'm okay with that. I might reduce this bit a bit. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. Hell, that could be the final product. I'm okay with that being the final product. Feel good. Right. So now that I've finished doing that bit, how does it line up with everything? Yeah, not bad. You love his pudgy hand. I always do a good job. Well, I kind of just, again, I just fall into it. If you want to hear some other music in the background, by the way, just let me know. I'm trying to skip all the ads. Oh, it's Teenage Dirtbag. Okay. I'm okay with that. And a dream about him. Got gym class in half an hour. She doesn't know who I am. She doesn't give a damn about me. Okay. What do I have to do now? What do I do next? Baby, are you made and baby with me? Mm. How am I doing? I did say at the beginning of the live stream, I know you weren't here, but you know, I'm generally feeling just fatigue and kind of shitty. I have no idea what that's about. My sleep is kind of a bit sideways because when I get tired, I go in and have a nap. But I did that yesterday and I had a nap and I still felt shitty after the nap, which is not what happened the day before, you know? So I don't know. I don't know what that's about. It's annoying. I know that for sure. Baby. Um, so yeah. I'm doing the line art. The final line right. That is what I'm doing. Okay, so which layer is the line art on? That layer. Making sure layers. If you basically see me just do something without checking the layers, let me know because I have spent so much time wasted on random bullshit like that, and it's not worth it. It's so annoying. By the way, this half of the sketch, the bit in black, that was just the sketch. But I decided that I liked the sketch so much that I didn't really want to try to replicate it. You know, I didn't want to go over it all over again because I knew that I would fuck up something and it wouldn't look as good. And that can happen sometimes. And it is irritating because basically, like, you do something in the sketch phase that looks so good that you're just like, oh crap, that's if I try to replicate that, that's going to be shit. And that's kind of what happened here. So that's what I was doing at the beginning of the stream. I was just, touching up basically the sketch to make it look good. And I've done this a couple of times in the past. I used to just, I do this a lot with the transformation picture, for example. Transformation pictures, for example, are the extreme cases where I just am kind of like I'm just doing this as a sketch, and I know that when I replicate this, it's going to look shit. So I'd rather just leave it as it is, and I just do it all in black. Whereas most of the time the sketches are in like different colors, just a randomly selected color. So yeah, it might be the medication, but it's just that when I first took it, the first 2 days I took the medication, nothing, no change. Um, I was very, very suddenly aware. Stacy's mum again? We had this the other night. Um, yeah, it might be that, but I didn't have any reactions before. Damon did have a lot of reactions. He felt like shit, and they changed his medication. Yeah, this line's okay. I think that's okay. But yeah, the feet. I'm actually weirdly happy with the way that the feet came out. Like canine anthropomorphized feet should look. All of them should look like this. This was a weird mistake that just happened. It just happened that way. Like I was drawing his lower half, and I was like, I just used like very very pudgy human feet as a basis, and then basically like how would I anthropomorphize this? And I just kind of like drew extra pudgy toes, Um, emphasize the ankle a bit on this side, and I was like, oh shit, no, this looks good. No, this. I'm doing. So yeah, if I could accidentally perfect the feet like this in the future, I did try to replicate it with the other sketch because, like I said, there was two sketches. There was this one, and you can see that I kind of replicate it. I tried to replicate it on this sketch, and it just kind of doesn't work. If anything, it looks like more like dragon feet than anything. It's kind of a bit meh. It's satisfactory, but it's not good, you know. But yeah, so I gave Damon two options. I gave him that one and this one, and he picked this one. But he actually said that he couldn't pick, and he liked both. But I was like, well, I like this. This one just looks better in the picture itself, so I'm gonna pick this one for him, and I'll do the other one for Damon anyway. But yeah, plus this bit because I'd already done the back bit without doing him super pudgy. Because I did start off with the base of the picture that I had already drawn, and it was like it's great, but he could be either um, mattress belly or he could be just a bit pudgier than average, which is what that is. So yeah. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna do the line art. So what should I do first? Should I do the? I don't want to touch the hand. I got a feeling that if I touch the hand, it's gonna look worse and shit. So I might just grab that. I might just grab that and put and the the black magic that I did with the other layer, you know, and take all the color out of it to make it the primary final thing. Onga bonga? What the fuck? I don't know why, but when you wrote that, Panda Fox, hi by the way, um, my brain played the you know in Who Framed Roger Rabbit where the big bouncer ape kicks out Eddie Valiant and he kind of goes ooga booga at the door, even though it's like nobody can hear him. I don't know why, but my brain read it like that. So yeah, I gave him a little scruff neck thing. You love that part? Oh, you yeah, but you liked it because of the big bouncer gorilla cartoon. I am on the right layer. I am on the right layer. Remember, guys, tell me to check that I'm on the right layer. I am. Okay. If you see me not check what layer I'm on when I before I switch to do stuff, tell me. I need to know. Cease and desist. That's not defamation. Defamation. the caste system. The scarf on the neck. Yeah, I added the scruffy neck. Damon. I called Damon's one because Damon's got he's got a hot dog. You know, he's got hot dog back of neck. You know, when he looks up, it hot dogs. I have basically got one big roll, so it's not really a hot dog. It's more like a big sausage when I do that. But yeah, I called it a hot dog, and basically he now just says he calls it his hot dog. The scruff of his neck is hot dog, which I think is adorable. But yeah, you can ask Itchy though. We are disgustingly sweet and cute to each other whenever we're around each other. Me and Damon. So we're disgustingly happy. It'll make you vomit if you're around us too much. This pudgy pup though, this one is actually coming to visit us this weekend. Well, possibly, but very probably that he is. True, but also I loved Eddie. Oh, you liked yeah, I can say I could always see the appeal in Bob Hoskins. Apart from one movie, I was kind of like very not plussed with him in one movie that I saw him in. But essentially, yeah, and I did think he was incredibly adorable at the Journey to the Center of the Earth mini TV series that he was in. Like very just nice, just his attitude and everything, you know, just the way he carried himself. Plus, he was basically a Santa bear in a an African explorer, like pith hat and everything. And I don't know what it was, but that outfit just was like very much me, you know. That's very. You're doing all the right things, dude. Kiss from that is the one thing that I don't like about YouTube's, playlist feature is that they do occasionally just like not give a shit and it just plays the same songs, the same order of songs. Because I've got over 400 songs in this playlist, and it seems to just pick the latest things and put those on random, as opposed to everything that's in the playlist. It's like that winds me up. That uncool. Okay, so these thick lines are going to be a lot thinner. Baby, kiss from a few of us were saying that Jessica Rabbit is the baddie in that movie. I don't know. I think that's giving her a bit too much credit. You know, I kind of feel like there could be a case to be made that a lot of people are the baddie in that movie, and it's like I see where you're coming from, but it's how the characters are portrayed. I'm gonna make this a bit more curvy. Wait, what's the color reference? Yeah, I'm not interfering with any of the tattoos. I don't know. My power, my pleasure, my pain. Yes, that's so adorable, Tubbs, you and Damon. It's like I said, the Itchy put it best. He did say one time that like it's you know they are in love. It's disgusting. It's like yeah, I know. The worst part is I don't know that we're doing it. I don't know that we're doing it. But yeah, we do puppy talk together. We basically we're very snuggly. We attack hug each other, which just sounds like it's like, oh my god, that's sexual assault. It's like, yeah, but no. I mean, kind of. But yeah, we mess with each other. It's a real problem, and we don't know we're doing it. Puppy bout. Um, I love Bob Hoskins in that movie in the movie Heart Condition because of, in Heart Condition because in the bedroom scene he had his shirt off looking very hot. Yeah. Well, there's a deleted scene from Roger Rabbit that basically has him coming out of the shower. In fact, that's one of the reasons why like there is a scene where he is basically coming out of the shower. Oh, this woman's titanium. So there's a song that just came on, and it's just like she does yell a lot that she is titanium, and it's like that's great, but it's very repetitive. I like this song, but it's very repetitive. What I meant when wait, I meant baddie as in sexy. BAD. Those are D's. Dyslexia. We mix up our B's and D's all the time. Okay, the tail is going to be a trick because I've drawn the tail, but it kind of doesn't look right. So I'm going to try to fix it as I'm going. This part looks fine. Entertain. Okay. Okay, so it's this part that looks a bit off. It should look like more contiguous, but it looks kind of feathery almost. You know? Way far away. Entertain. Entertain. She's definitely titanium. Right, looking better. So look better. It looks more. like less feathery. I'm trying to get more like of a furry texture. I don't know. God, it's good to be home. Yay! Is it? Try being stuck in there for 2 years. There's a part on my pad that is kind of like it will do a weird thing where it will I'll try to make a straight line and then it will kind of like veer off slightly. So I think there might be a busted sensor somewhere in the pad. But it's only in that one area. It's strange, and it only does it sometimes. Spooky. Honestly, I wouldn't mind it. Well, okay. Everybody's different. I'm just reminding myself. Everybody's different. Everybody's got a gimmick. Okay, how does that look? That looks better. It looks kind of the same, but somehow it's better. I've added more fluff. I've added more fluff. I am going to steal that hand. I'm not going to do that again. That looks fine to me. I've been standing on concrete floor for 40 hours a week. Oh, I remember doing that. I never felt tired from that part of my job. Standing around, walking around, and having to move heavy crates from one place to another. Like that part of my job was fairly okay. It was the customers and management that were assholes. Those things sucked. Hey, FD. Those parts of the bits that I were one of the reasons why I left. Also I actually had to leave because I had to move here. So yeah. I think the back is okay. I think I got everything, and it looks way neater than the pre-done one. Now we've got to do the close-up face. Ugh. Right, so I tried to do my version of the face here, which meant remodeling everything. The ears were way too pointy and flat looking, so I thickened them up and made them fluffier. The hair was a bit too Dragon Ball Z, so I fluffed it up a little bit more. Eyebrows were too thin. And of course, I have my style has different eyes, different shaped eyes in the first place, because they're slightly more cartoony. So, yeah. Yeah, Panda Fox. It's not the physical labor that is exhausting about your um, about doing retail, like any part of retail. It is literally the social exhaustion that you have, because you're forced to interact with people all the fucking time, and it's like people are the worst. So yeah, that's one of my original dream jobs, or one of my dream jobs is to basically uh, run a kennel, so I don't have to deal with the humans so much, but I will not care about looking after people's dogs. Like that's fucking heaven, you know. Ha, DBZ. Yeah, well, look at it. Look at the original. It's super generic and skinny. It's got good detail, like the actual nose detail, like these lines and everything. It's pretty good, but it's a bit too symmetrical. So my one, it's not so symmetrical. It's different. It's got different details, and it's got more detail around the teeth. So and it looks fluffier. Plus, I really enjoy doing asymmetry. Things that are too symmetrical just kind of like they look weird. You know, it just looks strange when it's too symmetrical. So yeah. Customers are terrible. Working in retail brings you into contact with the worst people in humanity, and you are supposed to keep a smile on your face as you deal with them and their rudeness. Again, in the UK, not so much. Not so much. You know. Oh, and if you go to Ireland, then they will be brutally honest with you, but they will also do the thing where they're too friendly. They in Ireland. In Ireland, they seem to be too friendly because they don't give a shit, but they are very friendly to the point where they will treat you as if you are a friend. You know, it's like they will treat you as if you are a friend, and they will talk to you about themselves. It's like yeah. Can you tell me where to find this? It's like, oh, you don't want that. Always works well for me. You have this instead. They'll say that, but they will also be brutally honest with you. It's a bit harsh. Wasn't there a film with that was set in Ireland with Colin Farrell and another? I think it was Robbie Coltrane or something. But he basically is just being very Irish because he's Irish in Ireland, and it's so funny. Just the parts where he's interacting with regular people and tourists are just like, yeah, yeah, I remember that. That's awesome. Yeah. In the UK, in the UK, yeah, I already discussed this. Basically, you're just told not to be a dick. The customer isn't always right, and you can tell them as such, but just don't be a dick about it. That's the whole ethos to all of the ethos to the yeah. As long as you can help me find my Scooby snacks, I'm good. Huh? Yeah, yours looks way better. Thank you. I'm glad you think so. I think it might just be because it's chunkier, though. I don't know. Have you ever used the app where it makes any photo of your face perfectly symmetrical? It's so weird to see yourself completely symmetrical and kind of creepy at the same. Dude, you have an app for that? That's a lens. You can that's a well, first of all, you just take a mirror and a camera. You could do this without the app. Are you kidding? You have an app for this? Um, I could do that on here. Yeah, again, it's doing the same thing. It's just playing the same like 20, 30 tracks. Um, there are apps for everything. Jeff, I'm trying to explain. You don't need the app. That's the problem. There are apps for everything, but sometimes you don't need an app for some stuff. You could just do it. I'm not listening to the Pokemon Go or Stargate Infinity. American Pie, really. I'll listen to this one because it's just nice, and also it explodes out of nowhere, which I like. Those graham cracker dog treats are good. Some dog treats are actually really tasty. Oh, did my internet just crap out on me? It just said chat disconnected, but it's playing. Successfully connected. Okay, what happened? Weird. Well, they have apps for everything. Father said it was free, so I played around with it for 5 minutes before I got bored. Again, it's just a mirror. I'm pretty sure that you have on your phone the ability to do this without the app. Well, when I was a kid, I accidentally ate, well, I on purpose ate some dog treats, and they were good. And then, kind of when I was 18 or 19, um, when me and my girlfriend were babysitting, I basically um, found some dog treats. Were with the regular, uh, regular kind of like biscuit cupboard kind of area in the kitchen of my uncle's house, and they were good. The real question is, was he eating them as dog treats? And was he eating them as well as dog as was he eating the dog treats because they were in the regular biscuit area? Uh, yeah, it plays the Decision Part 2, but it doesn't ever play the Decision Part 1 anymore. Weird. Panda folks, you think it's weird that I eat dog treats sometimes? Me, the man, bear, pig, dog. We're still fucking awesome, and we're back at your house. Brian or me. Regrets in advance. Maybe we help you out. Brian and I are still single somehow. So fucking macho. Sexual awakening. Love is what we can bring. You where we've been. We've had so many adventures. I made meaningful love to furniture. I had almost sex with like 100 girls. There were unicorn wizards and samurai. Some were from the heart, some had no reason at all. Seems like fights we wear our souls. Still just want to dance. To 69, 69. Love that I was cool as fuck just on the inside. Man, if I was that dog and I saw you eating my treats, you would catch a quick pissing on the leg, and I'd probably just like eat another one and just be like, that's fair. Everyone doesn't have a crippling STD. Brian has an STD. Brian's got an STD. An STD. STD. And I don't get it. He probably shouldn't. He's never even had real sex with a woman. I love that song so much. It's like one of my favorites ever. I don't want to watch yoga videos. I don't even want to watch. I don't even want this song. I'm so adorable. I'm. You are the adorable pig dog Tubbs. Pig dog bear. I have bear tendencies too. Mostly it's pig dog. Yeah. Oh, I'm human. I just look human, but I'm all of those. If you pissed on my leg, I'm not going to share them. It's fair that you pissed on my leg because I ate your dog treats, but I'm still going to eat your dog treats then. Am I on the right layer? Check. Yep. Damn, autocorrect not letting me say the F word. What fuck? Cause I need to be so concentrating. Just realized it's like, dude, you haven't said anything for a couple of minutes, and you're live streaming. You can't do that. Like, God, but I wanna. No, We're hilarious. bits. So I just keep remembering that Louis C.K. Like joke about like he was overhearing two rich snobby guys uh, basically talking about a story, and then one of them was like, "Oh, that's hilarious." It's like, really? You know what hilarious means, right? Did you literally lose your mind over that one funny thing that happened? Because if you didn't, then that's not hilarious. I watched the Louis C.K. show recently, by the way. I saw a couple episodes. There were bears in all of that show. There are bears in all of the Louis C.K. show. All throughout that show, there's at least one bear per episode. Like he literally hired bears a lot. What the fuck is this? Oh, it's tattoo. All the things she said. No, I'm not. I'm not having that in my brain. Bad history. Turn on the camera. Okay. Hey, itchy. Correct line. Beep. Beep beep. I'm really, really pleased with how the feet came out. It is going to look way better than the Blair that was. Um. Well, you know what they say. Comedy helps hide the violent tendency. What the fuck? What's going on? I've heard the complete opposite. I've heard that Lucy K is actually like super, super nice, especially now. You know, I always thought it was a bit weird that everybody was having like this massive, massive controversy. It's like because he consensually asked if he could wank in front of somebody, or more than one person. It was like, okay. Well, this is a bit of a grey area because I haven't done anything here. Why haven't I done anything in this area? But yeah. Waiting on Rob to get back with dinner while I watch the Papa. Oh, I have a email. Oh, it's my monthly newsletter from YouTube. That's a bedtime song. Okay, now the awkward, complicated bits. They wait for you. It's bedtime. It's fucking bedtime. little child. I want to get you guys' take on this controversy. Because I always had to rethink how I thought about my friendship with a couple of people. Because have you heard about this song from the San Francisco gay choir? Has anybody heard about this weird controversy thing? I can't look at that because I'm doing something. Has anybody heard about this? I'm trying to ignore all of the fast food talk in the chat right now because I can't have fast food because nobody delivers it around here. The English countryside is the worst. It's so annoying. You haven't heard about it? Okay, so there's like the San Francisco gay choir or something. They released a song that was basically like kind of one of those. It was just like a pride song, but in the song they basically say stuff like like speaking on behalf of the entire gay community, which by the way is just like I hate it when somebody tries to do that. Like they were basically like all of you oh what's it called? All of you conservative bigots out there, you seem to have this you seem to have this theory that we're trying to indoctrinate your children and try to lead them down the path of the gay agenda or whatever. And then they basically say, well, for once you're right. And then they just keep singing about how they're coming after, and literally the words, lots of literallys today, literally the words, we're coming for your children, over and over again. And this is wrong. Like, this is very clearly wrong. You should never ever you should never say this, just in general. You never say that you're coming after somebody's children. That's creepy, weird, gross, painful. But this happened like last month. I only just found out about it because my news cycle's a bit slow. Yeah, so what do you guys think about this? Like I said, it hurt my brain. Uh, Big ouch in my brain. I was like, oh, it was just, it wasn't just cringy. It was kind of like, what am I watching? Is this a parody? Is this fake? It's gotta be a joke, right? But no, it's very real. It happened. You know what I'm gonna make this the black part of the eye, even though it's supposed to be a color, but I'm gonna make it the black part of the eye. It just looks better. If you look it up, like gay choir, San Francisco choir or something, we're coming for your children song or whatever, on YouTube, then you should be able to find it. But wow. And it kind of like clicked in my head that the things that people are wearing in that, and also there was a post by one of my friends who basically was wearing one of these. They've got the generic Pride shirt that's in black shirt with Pride lettering, and it's all in rainbow colors and stuff. And they were basically excited about it's like, ooh, I'm really excited because I either get to be part of or whatever this song. And at the time, I didn't think anything of it because it's just, it's a Pride song. I kind of figured that they're a singer, so it's like, yeah, they're probably going to be part of whatever that is. But I just didn't know what it was, and I don't. But fortunately, they weren't a part of it. But for a minute there, I was like, I can't be friends with a person who sang this. Even as a joke, this is messed up. Even if it was a joke, this is messed up. But no, it was a serious message by this choir. So yeah, that's the whole controversy. It's terrible. I'm annoyed now because I've got "We're Coming for Your Children" written in my search engine because I heard somebody else talking about this this controversy, and I basically was like, no, I got to know for myself, and then it was like, oh, this actually happened. They weren't fooling around. This exists. Right then, well, now I'm peeved. So yeah. I just wanted to know your guys' opinion, but you all seem to be under the correct opinion that that was seriously not okay. Like, right, yeah. I just like that they tried to backtrack. Well, they didn't try to no, they didn't try to backtrack. They apparently were like, it's like, of course you're not going to get it. You're not gay. You're not in San Francisco, and you don't understand the oppression that we've come through from these people. It's like, it doesn't matter. You don't threaten children, even in a joking way like that. I don't know. I just got like a bunch of parental kind of like super anxiety. Oh, there's a moth caught in the giant spiderweb outside the window. Oh my god. Okay. Outside of my office window, there is a giant spider web, and I always kind of like joked that it's like it's one of the orb weaver spiders, that made it, and they basically make big webs. Um, but yeah, I thought it was abandoned because this morning there was a hole in the web, kind of in the middle, like a bird had kind of like swooped in and like got the spider. I just saw a moth, basically a very big moth. We get very big moths here in the countryside. I mean, they are huge. Damon's got one stuck on his wall. Taxidermied a taxidermied moth on like in a picture frame in our stairwell. Oh, it's gone. Okay. But yeah, there was a big moth, and it kind of like it got stuck in the web, and I was like, huh, it's not just bashing on the window. It's actually suspended in front of the window. That's funny. Um, and then the largest orb weaver spider, they basically look like crabs. They're basically crabs, but with but they're a spider. Uh, came and just kind of like crumpled it up and then took it away. So yeah, that's what the I was just fascinated and kind of like nature's fucked up. Also, there's a giant spider living on my shed. I knew there was a giant spider. There are giant spiders, but this thing's like this big. It's big for a spider. Maybe the window was distorting it enough because the window it's not a clear window. It's a it's not frosted. It's made out of like tubes of clear plastic. You know, it's because it's super insulated or whatever, so it diffuses the light and stuff. But no, that was generally that big. That was quite big. I hope it doesn't come in here. I just hope it doesn't come in here. What am I doing? Oh, we're about to do the nose and stuff. That's an advert. I was like, this isn't the right music. It's already been in the. It's already been in the Resident Evil game. Right, I have to be careful because I've got teeth and stuff in a second, which will please some of you. Oh, okay, Itchy. What did you send me before you go? Could you tell me what you sent me? If you can't tell me, don't worry about it. I'm going to see this big puppet tomorrow. Like the real life one. Oh, this amazing dog. Okay, not me then. Oh, it might be another amazing dog. I know they exist. A pet cemetery. You're gonna have to explain that a bit, Panda Fox. This isn't as angular as I wanted it to be. I might fix that. Thank you, Chin. Every pet our family had was buried in the backyard, which was a big field. That's fine. There are there were at least 6 rats in our garden buried. I think. And a bird. At least one bird. At least one bird that we tried to rescue, but then just died anyway. It's very sad. It looks better. Looks better angular. Um, you had horses. Right, you live in Louisiana. Right. Okay, teeth. Teeth time. You're a country boy. You're a country boy. That didn't work out at all. Country boy. The UK, the UK version of the Southern accent, which is the Somerset. Somerset. Literally, is country. Country. It doesn't really work out with the American version, you know. I really hate. I just said that. Did you say it actually out loud in an American accent? American Southern, an American Southern. I should start over here. Uh, you haven't seen the country people yet? I just don't. I don't know. You have to explain more. Explain more. Write a novel in the text. Where's this music from? If you can hear it. That was way shorter than I remember it being when I was a kid. Okay. Are you guys still there? Yeah, it's working. I was like, oh, did the stream die when I was concentrating? Because that does happen. And that is irritating AF. Okay. Basically, it's all just trashy people that only care about horses, beer, sports, and women. Every time you talk to them, it's always about a chick they fucked or some shit. It's just annoying. Oh, shallow people. Dude, that's not country people. That's just shallow people in general. You just have a random collection of them. You get that everywhere. That's just a thing of Earth. It's full of a bunch of shallow people. Am I missing anything? No, I think that looks good. Boop. Let me suffocate. Let's look at the original. Oh, fuck off, brain. It just did the whole it just did the meme, you know. Oh yeah. It's all coming together. I'll listen to the No Pants Dance because I want No Pants Dance. Yeah. Beep 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 beep. This part. Zoom in, enhance. Wow, that's as far as it will go. Beep 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 beep. Right, I'm gonna grab the hand. The way that you dance, like the way that you dance when you dance with no pants on. Dance with your pants on. And there, where did it go? Dance with your pants off. Now, using the weird tools that we learned about earlier, I just destroy the luminance. And that one and this one. Merge layers. And there it is. Because I'm not doing the hand again. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it again. I don't care. I'm not doing it again. It's there. Forget the hand. The hand looks way better than the original. I mean, that's just a straight up skinny human hand. So now we've got a cartoon, three-fingered hand. It's way better. And if he says it's not, then we'll fuck him. He's got to accept it. No pants, no pants stains. So let's have a look at the color. Well, where's the color going to go? Let you dance like the waves when you wave. Let you dance when you dance with your pants on. Let you dance like you dance when you day. Let you dance when you dance with your pants off. The way that you dance when you dance with your pants off. God, the way that you dance. You dance with your pants off. Just making sure I know that this has all got to be coloured in without colouring it all in blue. Dance when you dance. So all of that is going to be red. All of the coloured in patches are going to be red. I'm just making sure that the colour all is fine. That's where the colour's going to go. Sweet. I still don't know because it's such a low res image. I still don't know what this is on his cheek. Like there's something on his cheek, but I have no idea what it is, and it isn't in. It isn't in any of the extra information. It's not on his face, on the close up of his face. So I have no idea what to do about that. All right. Music still on MTV. Tell her that she's not cool. 1985. Just making sure I don't colour in the thumb. I might just be a mistake. We're all mistakes. None of us are on purpose. Oh, you mean the cheat thing, not an existential problem in your head. Maybe. I don't know. Radio. Wait, what the fuck? It's a typo. It wasn't a. It wasn't a. Like I said, it wasn't an existential problem. It was just a typo. Don't worry about it. Those bits are going to be faded in and shaded, and I have fur around them, but these ones aren't. Just got to make sure I remember that part when I do that. But I think that's where we're going to stick with it. Oh, Panafox, how do you like the alternate version that Damon didn't pick? Oh, god damn it! Look what I did on the wrong layer. I thought I selected the color layer before I did that. Good thing I caught it now and not later. 1985. Got to erase that on the color layer, and then I've got to pencil this in. Better. You like all of them, honestly? Yeah, but did you see the alternate version to this pose? The slightly chubbier version of this pose? The alternate version, because I gave... oh, you might have seen it on Discord already. You probably did see it on Discord already. Because there's this pose, and then I did this one. Which I am going to draw separately anyway. Jeffrey, I fixed it. There might be some delay. I don't know. But yeah, I gave Damon the option because this is a surprise, so I didn't want to give him the option, the Bendy, the option of this. So I gave Damon the option and asked him which one he'd like best. The other pose that you see, or this one. And Damon said that he liked both of them. So that I should pick, and I picked the one that basically matched up with the back the best because I've already drawn the back. This was an alternate pose, and I'm going to do this one separately for Damon because he likes it so much. Plus, it's a lot of work to just go to waste, you know. I forgot that gets loud very, very quickly. But yeah. So yeah. But yeah, that's what I'm doing today. I'm going to save. And well, in front of you guys. But Yeah, this weekend. I don't know what's going on this weekend because I might be busy both days. I'm not entirely sure what the schedule is. Um, I know that at some point this weekend I've got a scheduled communication uh, with my with the financier. What's he? I'm trying to think of a better way to basically call him besides sponsor. Sounds like I'm in an AA meeting thing. Um, Patron. I mean, he is my patron, but I have other patrons. So my primary patron. Yeah, that's the best way to do it. Okay, then I will go. I'm gonna go find something to eat. I don't know what to eat, but I'll find something. What's the meeting about? I think it's just a general chat. I don't think it's anything. I don't think it's anything important. I think it's just a general chat. Might even come up with the actual the second that lockdown ends and the UK is free to travel anywhere, then basically like I said, I'm gonna have a mini vacation somewhere. So it might just be about where we're gonna do that. Because after September I'm leaving. I'm going away for at least a weekend just somewhere in the UK because I can't go anywhere else. Um so we're picking a place to just decompress for a bit, I guess. I don't know. But yeah. So it might just be about that because we did discuss where we could have the official first meeting, like in person meeting with each other. So yeah, I might be going to either Glasgow or Edinburgh. I can't remember which one. I think it's Glasgow. So I don't know. That might be fun. But yeah, I'll show you the picture and then I'm gonna go. Sorry, my brain is just I'm trying to plan what I'm eating and all that stuff. So yeah. But yeah, what have we done today? By the way, it looks weird with just the color reference. Just there. Like, what does this mean? What does it mean? What does it mean? But yeah. So next time I do something, I will probably be doing. Oh, yeah, I'll probably be doing the line art for the other one. Or I might just get this one out of the way first. So I might be doing the flat color for this. I'm trying to decide if I want to do the, basic shading. If I want to do basic shading on it or not. I don't know. Okie dokie. My brain is getting back together. I know what I'm doing now. Okay. So yeah, I'll probably be doing the flat color for that. Like after I go eat and play a bit of computers. And yeah. Should I post that on Discord? Should I save that and post it on Discord? Okay, I'll export a JPEG of it then before I go away from me. Never been a guarantee. Belly rubs and belly salute. I hope you enjoyed the video. By the way, it's up on Patreon and on the Patreon feed on my Discord. This week's video. Yeah, it was a pain in the keister to film, but it was still fun. It was a pain, but it was also fun. You know what I mean? Anyway, yeah, I'll probably be doing another live stream tomorrow. I don't know though. It kind of depends on how everything happens the coming weekend, the next few days, But yeah, have a good one, guys, and I'll chat to you on Discord if you're about.